capacity boosters, the ones that up your energy.
Oh yeah, but we can't get capacity boosters because we have grassroots infrastructure, which is better.
Yeah, but I'm not used to playing as the egalitarians.
No, we know that. We know that you're a horrible despotic tyrant. We know this.
I'm a horrible militarist, despotic tyrant.
Yeah, that doesn't change things, guy.
I think it makes it better. The militarism only makes the authoritarianism better.
Research complete.
That's a big oof 10-4, good buddy.
Good God. Hopefully our leaders live long enough to not fall down in the bathrooms now. Oh.
It is a problem for us. Speaking about a problem for us, these guys does not have hive mind. Okay, so what are you people?
Construction complete.
They're authoritarians.
Authoritarian birds. Yeah, let's grab them. Why not? No, you know what? Let's not.
Let's leave the authoritarian birds to their ways.
You know what? But one thing we do need to do is I think we need to take another world. The real question is, do we take this world? Do we take this world? This world has a really no good spot for...
Oh, nice.
Nice. This world over here...
That's a good spot.
Yeah. That's...
Yeah, why not?
Alright, but first off... Oh, yeah, it's just a really nice planet.
Yep.
Construction
Probably
complete.
where I'd put it.
We'll go... New... Europe.
Well, New Europe and New Africa, or Europe and Africa are kind of the focal points of our UNE story for the most part.
Oh
Up
no!
until
China has an impact, and the third president is who the longest running president is a Texan.
Texan who is Chinese.
No, he's of like Chinese descent.
Yes.
Actually, I think he might be of Korean. I can't remember. We'd have to look it up.
This is the problem when you haven't looked at your own stuff in so long.
Indeed, in so long.
But Touch. I remember Touch.
Yeah. I think the one problem with this game is it's not very streamable unless you have an engaged audience and like they're really into it already. Yeah.
I also think brand strategy tends to be bad for streaming.
Yeah,
I
as a rule.
I think
yeah.
something like Streets of Rage would be much better for streaming.
Yeah, in some ways, but
Also, Cuphead, stuff like that.
yeah. Alright, we should take a look. So they're still superior, so they must have had some real force.
Yeah, probably got at least 2k of ships, maybe 3 or 4.
So we should probably look into upgrading our spaceports.
And then making some cruise ores. Ooh,
Yep, I think we're taking that one.
Complete.
have to agree.
Alright, so we're about 20 minutes off. So once those 20 minutes are up, I think we'll give up the streaming, and basically all we're gonna do is we're just gonna see whether that thing has come through, because that's the whole purpose. We're gonna see whether we can actually get the thing.
And if we're not, we'll update it in the morning.
Yeah, we will. But I mean,
or whenever it comes through.
oh, we have an energy problem now. That's one of the things that we should have been looking at. How much energy we're producing versus.
We've got yeah. You should.
Oh,
build
it's the colony ship.
You should build some more robots.
Yeah, I should build some more robots. That's a good point.
Good idea.
More robots.
Oh, well, luckily, we'll also have to build a new spaceport to up our naval capacity.
Oh, yeah, well, that's the thing that we'll do as well. That one will be closer to their space, won't it? just one jump away.
Yeah.
So we'll have
Which
to
is where the
station them.
beachhead would be.
Construction complete.
Yeah.
Just, you know that our speedy boy president would be there for it. There's him there in one of the Corvettes. There's them there. You do know that Corvette pilots have the highest death rate of any pilot. There's him there. That's what I'm counting on.
No, he'd say, spaceship go zoo zoo.
I think he'd say, not when I'm flying it.
Ugh, man, they just keep on expanding.
Although a Gale speed substance abuser would make a lot of sense.
Alright, so only 15 minutes left. We'll soon see.
We will. And yet still, we produce so little food for our people.
Well, +9's not bad.
It's alright.
Fine. Considering we've got this massive, massive world and we're still
I suppose
at +9.
that's one of the things which is very different from the authoritarian style of play.
Well,
As
see,
authoritarians,
you also don't have robots, so you don't have the electrical problems,
Yeah,
and you
but
just focus on food. And remember that half of your citizens aren't getting enough food.
You can give slaves fairly reasonable conditions.
Well, it all depends on how you do things.
I'd say either standardized patterns or...
Cruiser assembly yards, probably. I want to upgrade this place, but I also want to have money for when New Europe finishes, so I think I'm going to upgrade it anyway.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at our designs. We'll just do basic stuff, autocomplete, say, this is going to be one of the other problems. Like, they're most probably going to be way ahead when it comes to having ship designs.
And guns? Yeah, probably. Well, they have focused on it a bit more, I'd say.
There's a chance.
But sometimes that's not always true. Sometimes they just have more.
Yeah.
A lot of the times a technologically superior force with fewer ships can win.
Yes, that is true. Just 50 Corvettes.
Yeah. Because, the Zerg Rush is a real strategy.
Zerg Rush is a real strategy. Even in real life, apparently militaries have done strategy meetings of gunboats versus a battleship, and they think that just something like 10 gunboats would be able to outdo the current modern battleships.
Well, I do remember in a recent War Games, although it might be a couple of years ago now, there was I think it was a Scandinavian sub, which got a confirmed sink on
System survey
on one of the American warships. This sub cost under $500,000 to make, and the battleship cost in the tens of millions, possibly higher than that.
Yeah.
So, of course, after the War Games, they rendered it out so that they could develop counter strategies for it, because they didn't want their very, very expensive toys getting sunk by something so cost effective.
Yeah, well, apparently that's the thing. Missile boats, they just have them swarm those ships, and apparently those other people, they're almost certain to die and that sort of thing, but they'll take the ship down.
Well, I do not like real war. It is frustrating.
Well, it certainly doesn't produce optimal results most of the time.
I don't think it's produced optimal results for a long time.
Yeah, like I said, most of the time. So we'll probably move the fleet over near Europe now.
Yeah. They'd probably oversee it while it's finishing up.
I'd say so.
While the spaceport's under construction, at least, considering our friendly neighbours tore up the piece of paper that was our peace treaty.
That's true enough.
Why are they so mad at us? Hey, dude, why you do this to my paper?
Indubitably. So we're going to move the Capitol building to there. what we should do is get a leader in the meantime. How about we get that environmental engineer? And
Like
we're
a good choice.
we're at a jibbed enough point that I'm gonna redo that. Let's go infrastructure projects and reduction campaigns. So what do we got? Pacifists, of course. Of course, there's pacifists.
We've been at peace for a very long time.
We have been at peace for a very long time, but I just don't understand why
Construction
everybody's always
complete.
pacifist. They're just
I don't know. Maybe it's because we've been singing "Kumbaya" a lot.
well, we're not going to be singing Kumbaya soon enough.
No, probably not. There's probably going to be a lot of people playing Doom Guy music.
Yeah, the pacifist council got formed.
That's harsh, buddy. Oh, that's rough, buddy.
System survey complete. Construction
another
complete.
faction. I didn't
Tile
know
blocker
that.
cleared.
Yeah.
So what's our other faction? We've got the Democratic faction. Then we've got the Pacifist faction. What's the third faction?
I forget who they are. So it's the Xeno faction, the Xeno Love faction, and
Democrats and pacifists.
Yep.
Well, guess that makes sense considering our current demographics.
wow, there is actually nowhere for a robot to be at the moment.
Yeah, the rift is. I guess you could move.
That doesn't bode well.
It's not very nice.
We should
We should accelerate the plan.
yeah. Okay, guy. Alright, just 9 minutes.
And then we check for our update, and that'll probably be us for the night, guys.
Yep. Even if the update isn't there.
Yeah. Midnight is still pretty late.
Cool. Alright, so... Right, what were we talking about?
We were talking about our pacifist problem and how they just formed a faction.
Yes.
And how,
We're going to have to cure them.
that's not very cash money of them.
It's not very cash money of you. I don't know what that means.
Bit of Mr. Blinker, didn't
Yeah, well, I mean... Tell me it wouldn't be.
I guess Mr. Blinker would not know what that means. Offensive armies?
Yeah, I know they suck, but... You know, the thing is that they're kind of necessary if you're going to be invaded. And,
Yeah,
I have this funny feeling... I'm avoiding singing the song.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah. Oh man, when I think about all of the things that we talk about all the time, normally I'm like,
Not so family friendly.
well, can't talk about that no more. How about, nope, can't do that one neither. Well, there's always, nope, can't do that one.
Better play it safe.
Yeah. That's pretty much me.
Oh, that's pretty much all of
Research
us.
complete.
Oof. Research.
Nice.
Yeah, probably our final research for the night. Applied physics. Applied quantum physics.
Wah.
That's better than
Research
regular
complete.
physics.
Indeed.
Cloning.
I think we're most probably going to clone.
System survey complete.
It's also egalitarians with cloning. I'm not really sure how that works.
Yeah, that's a fair comment.
Well, it's just that you'd have to imagine that it'd have to be a voluntary army, and you'd have to think the clones are forced conscripts.
Yeah, or even if they're not forced conscripts, like they don't have much of a choice, do they?
Well, I can understand droid armies.
Yeah, for sure. Like that makes
because you're just like, we just made drones that are people.
Yeah.
Which makes a lot of sense, because that seems to be the way that Modern Warfare is going at the moment.
Yeah. Except the drones are more woo, woo, pew, 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 instead of like, I am R2D2. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Faceman.
Survey complete.
Roger, roger.
Yeah. Yeah, they're more like, I like cloudy days. Cloudy days are when the drones cannot fly. It's like, God damn it, dude. Why do you say this stuff?
We were having a good time before you got here.
Yeah.
Play with the beavers or something.
Ugh.
Go have a cup of coffee with cream in it. I mean, God, these old shows have such good lines in them, don't they?
They do.
Or Freakazoid. He's gone the way of the dinosaur.
He has, but you know what? Every single time I have forgotten to move him out. Like, because what I'm meant to do is just move him over, build a robot. But every single time we've been doing things...
Maybe he's just like the last holdout old dude who's like, you're not taking my job.
Goddamn soulless machines.
Uh,
It's like, Grandpa, they're not soulless machines. They're called automaton. I mean, soulless machine, Billy!
It's a golem.
It's devoid of intelligence and life.
You know, like the Jewish parable?
What's a Jew?
Oh,
we got rid of them in 66.
Oh no. Oh, we had such a good stream before this.
It's just like, the thing is that things could turn on a dime. I think that's where it's pretty much going. But yeah. Oh, man.
Construction complete.
These pacifists will not be happy with us. So.
Well, the pacifists are probably... Actually, that's one of the things that doesn't make any sense about pacifists.
What?
Why are they unhappy when war is declared on us?
Yeah.
So, I understand pacifists not wanting you to declare war on other people, but they should be perfectly happy when war has been declared on you. I'm not saying that, no, it doesn't make any sense that their happiness doesn't go down because of war, but they seem to treat you as if you started it.
Yeah,
And you're like,
for sure.
I didn't do anything. He threw stones at me.
Well, that's one of the things. So currently, if you ever have a faction, they're always these things. So every Xeno guild, every Xenophile guild is always these things. They always care about these things, right? Whereas I think if things were just slightly different, right? I think it would make more sense. So I get the egalitarians always having these ones, right? But what I wouldn't mind is if the egalitarians had, different sorts of ethics, and what they did was, with those different sorts of ethics, you know what we should be doing? We should be checking that. Yeah, we ran out of those. That's why we're losing energy.
Makes sense.
Yeah. It's just that it cost a lot.
Our current leader has been doing a good job of sitting behind his desk and playing with his dinosaur toys.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ever since the last guy died of his terrible drinking problem, we've just been happy to have some figurehead around. Everyone likes him. He smiles and waves.
Even got rid of that terrifying bald goatee combo, where he looked like a dictator from some sort of fictional despotic land. Do you mean California? No,
Texas.
No, I mean... I don't know what I mean anymore.
Alright, and it's almost 12, so we should probably check to see whether the update is...
We won't be able to do it until we actually officially switch over.
I know.
But we'll have a look. We will have a look. So currently there's only 20 seconds. Should we do the countdown? We should do the countdown. Alright, here we go.
Construction complete.
Alright, are you ready?
I'm ready.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, so here we go. Let's take a look, people. Let's see. And Microsoft Store. Alright, we've got a reload. That could be a good thing. What the hell? Yeah. Space show, so you will like the new thing. Alright, so it has not graced us, people.
Not yet.
Not quite yet.
But this is where we will call it. So Hal and Cal are going to say good night.
Yeah, we will say good night. Yeah, alright. Good night, people. We will see you later.
Peace out.
Peace out.